Why do librarians hate tennis? Too much racket. Because of the sound.
Perfect.
Right. Something a bit different for the channel, and I'm excited because recently we spoke about changing things up on the channel. This isn't a typical sneaker review, obviously, far from it, but we want to dabble in the technology, reviews and accessories and everything else. And you know what? The stars have just aligned. Raycon have actually sent me out some goodies to review my thoughts and words entirely. They have no say in what I think about them. Good, bad, the ugly, everything else. But yeah, thank you Raycon for sponsoring this video and sending me out these everyday earbuds. And the funniest part of it all, I was actually looking to purchase these myself, not only to review, but yeah, to get some new earbuds to change up things a little bit. Now, like every other review I do on this channel, I'm going to give you my honest opinion, what I do like, what I don't like. And yes, we decide together whether these are a buy or a buy. And I've actually used these for 7 days straight. And honestly, there's a couple nitpicks I do have, but yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. First, let's unbox these bad boys and see what they come with. Now, other than these cool all black everyday earbuds, they also sent me a protective case as well. Now, looking at the box itself though, it is very well packaged and the branding is pretty cool. Now, it does mention a couple of the details that we will talk about in a little bit, but looking inside the box, yes, it gives you a normal manual that most electronics come with, but it actually lets you know what to download to make the user experience even better. Now, another good thing that these do come with in the box is different size tips for your ears. Now, I've always kind of struggled with different sizes when it comes to in-ear earbuds, but yeah, the smallest ones did fit me perfectly. So I'm glad they included different sizes. Now, one of the things I'm glad they included is this sort of booklet to help you know all the functions that this offers. And bruh, let me just tell you, there's a lot. But yeah, being able to charge this via USB-C, they also included one. Now, I was always going to pick the black colorway, but they do have other colors too. But for me, it just looks cool. It looks stealthy. And yeah, it's right up my street. It has an indicator on the case to let you know how much charge you sort of have left. And yeah, whether it's pairing or not, or even if it needs charging. Now, the case itself is very unique. I love the branding on the actual case and the protective case as well. So yeah, not only is it stylish, it also protects the earbuds too. So yeah, it's a win-win. Now, I'm a bit of a dinosaur. I don't have a wireless charger. I only have my phone that can charge things wirelessly. So using the back of my S24 Ultra, honestly, no problems with charging. But for me, I'm most likely going to top these up where I can with my PlayStation or another USB outlet. I like the convenience of sort of plugging it in when I want to, and it has a fast charge as well. So a 10 minutes charge is actually 1.5 hours. So if you're heading to the gym and you're in a pinch, honestly, just whack these out for 10-20 minutes on charge and yeah, you're good to go. Now sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, because there's a long list of what I do actually like with these earbuds. And no, it's not because they're sponsoring me, it's because I actually like them. Now, starting off with one of the best things about these earbuds, the active noise cancellation, or ANC for short. Now, no word of a lie, I was listening to Sade, you know, as you do, doing the chores and everything else, and I had the ANC on, so I couldn't hear a single thing around me. And my missus came into the room without me knowing, and I'm not gonna lie, if I was a cat, I would have lost one of my lives. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not used to this feature, but it's definitely one of the best things about it. So let's paint a picture. You're at the gym or on the train, you know how loud they get, especially on the London Underground, and you want to listen to music or even a podcast. Just whack the ANC mode on and yeah, you have no worries. It's very good at blocking the background noise out. But on the other hand, this is another thing where I think these do shine. Now, say you're actually walking around and there's a bit of traffic, you know, in public, that sort of thing, and you want to kind of hear the surrounding noise, well, you have that option too. These have an awareness mode, so it kind of boosts the sounds around you to make you more aware of your surroundings. So not only can you listen to music or your podcast, you can also listen to oncoming traffic or people trying to talk to you. I didn't really think this is a feature I needed until now, but yeah, it's definitely good to have. Now, another pro is the fast charging and the wireless charging that we already spoke about, and yeah, I'm just glad to have this in 2024. Gone are the days where you spend 3 or 4 hours trying to charge your headphones to only get about half an hour use. So yeah, a definite pro in my opinion. Now another pro to these earbuds, you can actually connect to 2 devices at once. Now this is especially useful for me because I connect these to my laptop to be able to edit, but yeah, I want to connect it to my phone at the same time. So it's very useful to have, say you're waiting for a phone call on your phone, but you're also editing in the meantime. And I have tested this out, so my phone connected seamlessly whilst it was connected to my laptop. So yeah, definite a pro. Now I've had these for a full week, like I've said, and I think I've only charged them like once, which is crazy. But Raycon actually do say they have 32 hours of battery life, including the charging case. So I guess that kind of makes sense. It's a definite pro in my opinion. Now I haven't got to tell you, the ergonomic design looks cool, and yeah, it's very comfortable in your ear. Now I was always skeptical about earbuds that go directly into your ear because of how uncomfortable they may seem. But honestly, these ones have given me no trouble. You kind of tuck them into your ear so they're nice and snug, but they're not too uncomfortable. Now another good thing about these earbuds is the fact that they're waterproof and dustproof. So if you are like me and you're in the gym sweating absolute buckets, or you're going outside in the rain for a jog, or even if you're doing things like gardening, you don't have to worry about the water or even the dust or that sort of thing. So being IP66 water and dust resistance, these have got you covered. Now another good thing about these, they have 4 built-in microphones, so you can definitely use these to make calls off your phone, or even like a conference call on your laptop. But you know what, don't just take my word for it, the proof is in the pudding. Have a listen. Right broskies, this is the audio coming from my everyday earbuds. Can't hear a single thing because the ANC mode is on. Very calming, you know, feels like you're underwater. It's a weird feeling, getting used to, but once you are, so chill. But yeah, this is the audio coming directly from the Raycon everyday earbuds with the 4 built-in microphones that they claim. Let me know how it sounds down below, what you think. And yeah, we're gonna switch up to my phone's built-in microphone just to see how it holds up compared to that. Okay, so this is my phone's built-in microphone, which is the S24 Ultra. And yeah, obviously I'm holding it very close, as you would kind of do on a phone call or trying to record audio. I think the phone might come out the winner just because it's going to be the closest, and yeah, it's a phone, so they're going to have like really good phone microphones. So yeah, let me know down below how they both sound compared to each other. Now, one of the best things about these, they have a lot of functions on the left side and the right side of the earbuds. And I have to tell the truth here, it was very confusing at the start and I had to sort of refer to the booklet that they gave. But once you're used to them, all the little functions like volume up, volume down, next track, backtrack, answer phone call, all ANC on, awareness mode on, all of these things make these earbuds so convenient to use. So props to Raycon for all those functions on earbuds, because you don't really want to be pulling out your phone trying to change the track at the gym and lose focus. Now, one of the best things about these is the price and what you're getting for that price. A lot of tech built in these earbuds, the convenience that they give you, it's an absolute no-brainer for the price. And they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't like them, you can always send them back. But in my opinion, that's very unlikely. Now, it wouldn't be an earbud review without talking about the actual audio quality. Now again, this is one of the biggest strong points of the earbuds. They actually have sound profiles. If you hold the left earbud, you can actually change the profile. So you've got the balanced sound mode, which yeah, is pretty balanced. And then you've got the bass sound, which for me is my favorite, depending on what you're listening to, of course. And then the last profile is pure sound. Now, it all depends on how you like to listen to music or podcasts, but yeah, for me, bass sound was the best. But overall, in terms of sound quality and the price range that these retail at, honestly, so good. Careless Whispers with the bass sound mode on never sounded so good. Now, with all the pros out of the way, there's only a couple of cons that I have to talk about from my personal use. Now, although I do like the ergonomic design of these earbuds, it was a bit of a struggle getting used to that in-ear feeling. But honestly, after a couple uses, it was fine. It's just one of those things I personally had to get used to, so I guess it is kind of a con. But it's always going to vary from person to person. If you're used to them, then you might not even have that problem. Now, another con that was technically a pro was the controls, but once I got used to them, honestly, game changer. It's the fact that there was so much to remember that I had to constantly look at the booklet to remember what I was doing. And there was a couple times I turned something on that I didn't want on and changed the track and the volume. But again, just like that in-ear feeling, once I got used to them, yeah, it was very convenient to have. That's pretty much it. That's all the cons and the pros that I did notice with a week's worth of use. So I've given you the pros and the cons. I think it's about time we decide whether these are a buy or a buy. But before we make our decision, I have hooked you up with 15% off with the code Broski. So click the link in the description box, use Broski at checkout, and yeah, you're all good to go. Now, going over all the good things about these and a couple of the bad things, to me, it's a no-brainer. Compared to all the competition out there, with the price that you're paying, with all the tech built into these, and the way they look, the convenience that it adds, I can't think of earbuds that fit, excuse the pun, the price range and for what you're getting. So whether this video was sponsored or not, I could always recommend these. I was actually looking for them for myself, like I mentioned. So they're definitely something I'm going to be using going forward, whether they're for the gym, kind of ignoring your other half when you don't want to listen to the waffle. But yeah, that's a story for another time. And also just doing everyday chores, you know, you want to kind of vibe out, doing the sweeping, the hoovering and that sort of thing. Just put them in, whack ANC mode on, and yeah, you don't have to worry about anything else. So of all the pros that I did like about these, I have to give these an absolute buy. But broskies, comment down below what you think. Are the everyday earbuds something you're considering, or have you got them already? Leave it all down below and I will pin the best comment. But thanks again Raycon for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget, click the link in the description box with Broski at checkout for 15% off, and hopefully more tech reviews to come. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. And yes, until the next episode, take care.